skills and the chops to wrest the title.
What was he? Front right here.
What's up?
Obviously, you got the fight that you had called for immediately when the last fight ended. You have a date, you have a location now. So I guess, how happy are you with how everything played out leading up to this?
I'm not ecstatic or anything. I expected it to go exactly how it is. Don't believe the hype on Twitter. I don't know what people was tweeting. I've been hearing some shit. I've just been enjoying myself, but still working. But yeah, don't believe the hype on Twitter. I said what was going to happen, and it's happening.
Are you happy with the location and the date? I know you said someone asked if you would fight in July, and you said that would be too far away.
Yeah.
So are you happy with April in Miami?
Perfect. It's about 8 weeks away, 7 weeks away. So yeah, that's good. Just where I need to be.
So looking back at that last one, a lot of people obviously thought you were only a few minutes away from winning. How much do you have to change leading into this, or do you just do you like you did before and into this rematch?
Just keep the same energy. Yeah, because I'm always beating him until I'm not. So I'm just gonna make sure I keep beating him the whole way through.
And obviously, it's a lot of other fights below you too. Jorge Masvidal's fighting in Miami too. So what are you expecting from the Miami crowd down there?
I think it's the first time in 20 years going back to Miami, and yeah, they needed a big fight to do it. They got a big fight to do it, and then bringing guys like Gilbert, Jorge, the local street, Jesus, yeah, it's gonna bring something else to the arena, to the venue, and yeah, I look forward to it.
For this fight with Alex, what's the motivation behind it? Is it going to be, I just want to get my title back? Is it, I want to prove I can beat this guy to the people who say I can't? What's your individual motivation for this fight?
It's a good question. What's my motivation? I've never not been motivated to fight this guy, but for this one, I've put the pressure on myself, like, fuck the belt, fuck everything else. I have to beat this guy. So, yeah, that's, I guess, my motivation is just beating him. And like I said, they can say whatever they want. It's 1-0 or 3-0. I don't keep score. I settle them, and I just need one, and I'm going to get it done.
Obviously, by the time this comes out and people see it, tonight's main event will have happened, so I'm giving you the opportunity to be Nostradamus and tell the people what happens.
I've said it on Freestyle Bender, man. I've said it. It's going to be one on the feet, probably round 4. See, the way Islam's going to try and win is what he's always done, and he's great at it. Take people to the fence, put him down, hold him, and submit him. But I've seen Alex, you've all seen Alex back-to-back with T-City, on his best submissions, guillotines and triangles, and he had the fortitude and the will to get out of those and then straight away put it on him for like 35, 40 seconds till the round was done. You guys have seen this, but again, people forget. They have this goldfish memory, and Islam is a beast. Respect to him, but you're in the backyard of the beast. The beast. So yeah, let's go.
Israel, you mentioned you just need to fight your fight and you feel you'll be able to win. But Alex has obviously proven that he can capitalize on the smallest of mistakes or openings. So when you go in there and you're mentally in there, how do you strike the balance of not overthinking, like I can't make an error, and then fighting your fight?
No, I always do. I go in there and I don't overthink. I'm not gun shy. I go in there and trade with people, especially with him as well. So yeah. Just expect me to do what I do. And like I said, I have to talk because you guys want me to talk, but say less and I'll do more. I promise you I'll do more in this fight.
And you mentioned you only need one, but if you do win, it sets up this great story of a trilogy, some of the greatest things.
I mean, if he wants to stick around, we can do it. But yeah, I have a hunch he's gonna move up.
And we haven't had the chance to speak with you since Francis Ngannou left the UFC. I'm just curious what you think of, his decision to, walk away, and if you spoke with him at all through that process.
Oh yeah, I have, and Francis made the right call. He's the one that kicked in the door. We've all been behind him. We've been saying this for how long? If you guys go back on the tapes, I've been saying the same thing. I'm not gonna hop on about it, but he's right. It's little things, He's asking for things that should be mandatory. He wasn't asking for, crazy, ridiculous, diva-ish demands, Even something as little as like for the guys fighting on the opening, having the 4th or 3rd cornerman being paid for and their hotels being paid for, that sets them up nicely, and they don't have to fork it out of their 10 and 10 or maybe even 10 to pay for their 4th or 3rd cornerman. Little things like that. So he's not being a diva. He's asking for reasonable demands, and I felt like he should have got them. But again, yeah, he told me, I said that's not how we do business, but the way we do business has to change, and it will change. He's just the guy to kick in the door.
And you never know what the future holds. Maybe he comes back or something.
I think he'll come back. He's the greatest heavyweight we've ever had. Not even just like in the UFC in history. You know, he left on his own terms with the belt, never lost it, and yeah, he is. So I feel he's gonna do what he has to do in boxing or wherever else. But it's a great hit to the company. I know he'll be back. He'll be back. That's what I'll say.
Dana White would always say, he's working hard on Africa. Would it feel incomplete if it wasn't all of you guys together on that card?
He'll be back.
Thank you.
Just quickly off that, if you could book his next fight against Fury, Wilder, or Joshua, who do you want to see Francis in there with?
I say Fury. They've already kind of had the back and forth. It's already kind of built in there, and the fact that Fury is ready to do it in smaller gloves, I say add kicks. He's a gypsy. He takes chances. Yeah, you can't just keep it. Man, everyone wants to say, we're going to bang this and that, Queensberry rules. But yeah, add some kicks. If you're going to take the gloves away, no takedowns. Just add some kicks. And let's see who the real baddest man on the planet is.
Hey, Israel, just a super quick one. I wonder, going off that last fight, is there something freeing about the way that fight ended from the perspective? I know you said you're not going to overthink it.
Freeing?
Freeing in the sense that, the worst already happened, right?
It's already happened before that.
Yeah.
So, and again, I'm in the position. I'm glad the company respect me enough to not disrespect me and give the shot to anyone else. Like I said, don't believe the hype on Twitter. You guys got to hear from the horse's mouth. Freestyle Bender, check it out. But don't believe the hype on Twitter. I'm glad I got the fight, and again, I'll set him free.
Thanks.
Izzy, it's first time not being the champ in 3 years. Is it bizarre walking around not being able to carry the belt, anything like that?
Whenever you ever see me walking around carrying the belt.
It's a fair point. But has anyone, you get people obviously ask, instead of asking you the questions of when are you going to move up to light heavyweight, when are you going to take on this guy, it's all about when are you going to get your belt back.
They still call me champ. So, yeah, nothing's changed. I'm still me. When people see me, they show me love, they show me respect. And yeah, nothing's really changed. I'm still the same. I'm still Israel Adesanya.
And does the Twitter noise affect you, honestly, or is it really just you just see it?
No, I don't. Like I said, over the holidays, I muted all of you. I don't want to be seeing all this shit on my feed, so I'm just following memes and things. But yeah, I hear things because people tell me, but it doesn't affect me. I'm just like, apparently you tweet, sign the contract or whatever. I bet you it wasn't him. Probably his manager told him to tweet that. But I'm like, there was not even once when I wasn't going to sign the contract. So what was the point of him tweeting that? And then all of you grab it and, oh my God, is the fight going to happen? Is it in jeopardy? But nah, don't believe the hype on Twitter. Hear it from the horse's mouth.
That's exactly what we were going to do. Is there, you've asked a lot of your fans to sort of not be that guy as much lately and give you just a little bit more space at times.
What do you mean? With me?
Yeah.
Not time and place. I don't mind. But it's like where we're staying at. If I'm on the casino floor, you guys know what it's like. I say yes to one, and then 7, it becomes like the zombie apocalypse. And then when you done with, I've been here before, and I'm not doing that again. I remember after my debut here 5 years ago, I took a walk down the street. We're staying at the Hyatt, and I walked down the street alone because I was like, I can only do this for a few more times. And I remember going to a cafe just off the road and chilling, having my coffee alone and just reminiscing and enjoying my freedom. And I still have those freedoms. I can still walk in my city alone. Not all the time I'm rolling deep. But I just understand, the privacy I need, the respect of boundaries. No means no, innit? Yeah, me too.
Have your fans respected that?
Yeah, a lot of people respect if I say no because, I'm in the lobby of somewhere and there's fucking hundreds of people. Because people will see you taking a photo and then they see, they're mobbing him. They don't even know the UFC or know who you are, but they'll just start wanting to take photos. And I'm not with that. I want to go have lunch or do whatever, I'm still a human being. I expect it to be treated as such.
Thank you.
Is in the front, a couple more. Obviously, in your last few fights, you may know there's usually a theme of your camp, like when you walked out.
It'll come to me. It doesn't.
I was gonna ask. You've been using the image of Gara a lot on your social medias, and you've changed your Instagram cover
Profile,
and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a literal demon trapped inside of him. Is that the theme for this camp?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm just a vessel. It comes to me. Everything comes to me. I got a new tattoo, 2 of them. This one revealed itself really quickly the next day. This one's still coming to me. So this is all a game. I'm just a character. I'm an avatar. I'm a spiritual being living a physical life. And I customize it like any other game. So, yeah, I just customize my character. And I know, yeah, player one's playing right now. Put it that way.
And I know you're a fan. You were a fan of the UFC and boxing and everything. Apparently, a report came out yesterday that Jose Aldo's in talks to box Floyd Mayweather in an exhibition match.
Yo, is this allegedly or like for real? For real?
The report, according to Aldo, he's in talks.
Let's do it. Like, see, I'm seeing all these guys. Even Pettis fighting Jones, and he's talking. I'm like, I love what I do. I'm not. I don't like my weapons being taken away from me. That's just me. But man, I mean, get your monies, man. Get your monies, because we only have so long we can do this for. So respect to all of them, and I actually look forward to that fight. I'm excited for that. That's cool.
Hey Izzy, you mentioned after your last fight that you wanted to take some time and get some health things you put on the back burner under control and stuff. Did you manage to get the time to sort those and you're feeling a lot better and moving forward?
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you.
Izzy, hi, over here. Welcome back to Australia.
Shit, thank you.
It was great to see you at Eternal MMA last night. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great.
My bad, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. We saw you at Eternal MMA last night.
Same outfit. Not enough people seen it yet, so I had to rock it again.
I saw it.
I see you.
So, unfortunately, your boy didn't get the win. How did you run him
I
through?
thought he won that. That was 2-1. Hometown judging gonna hometown judge sometimes. And even in the 3rd round, credit to the Jamaican boy. He was putting it on him. And John still stuck to the game plan. He still held the leg, still tried to take him down. And yeah, he won the 3rd round, but the first 2 rounds, and it's happened before, even on the local scene in NZ, tall puppy syndrome. We've had some kickboxing fights, boxing fights, MMA fights where clearly we won, but because of who we are as a team, as a gym, sometimes the judges would just be like, well, and give it to the other guy, and it's unfair. But yesterday was a robbery. Respect to the homeboy, but yeah, John won that shit 2-1.
I have a follow-on question. So how did you run him through the post-fight, the debriefing? I think the come down is often just as important as the build-up.
Oh, with John?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm still talking. That's personal, but we're cool. He's good. He's in a
Yeah.
good place. And, yeah, he's got his family around him. He's got us around him. So, yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We move.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Israel.
What's up?
I'm sorry for my English.
No, you're fine. No, don't be
you.
sorry for that.
Fyodor Yemelyanenko ended his career in 46. He losing to Ryan Bader without any changes. And it was a title fight. Which is better, to end career at the peak or at 40s or at 46 years old by knockout, but in title fight?
Nah, man, that's not how anyone, even a great as Fyodor, should go out at all. He just loves to fight. I'm sure he's not struggling for money. He's just a guy who loves to fight. And I love to fight as well, but I know... Okay, so I've been in the UFC 5 years, right? If I'm being honest, I'm not going to be here in 5 years. I have other things to do in life. I've said this on with John Anik when I was talking to him on an interview. I said, you've never seen on my Instagram bio or any of my social media bio UFC fighter once I became a UFC fighter. When I became champion, never UFC champion. I never attached myself to this. I love this shit, and I'm fucking great at it. But I never attached myself to this, and I'm going to leave on top. So, yeah, that's the best way I feel like you should leave. But, again, I've been here 5 years in the UFC. It went like that. We'll see how long I'm here for, but I don't think it's going to be 5 years. So just, not just me, but enjoy this shit. Each person, while we do this, enjoy it, because I'm loving it. And when I'm done with this, when I'm really done with this, I'm going to miss it. So I really soak it all up. Each camp, each sparring, each training, I'm present. And when I'm doing my raps with my boys, I look around and I feel like we're just gladiators about to go to war. And it's powerful. So, yeah, I'm going to leave on top. And, yeah, just enjoy me while I'm here.
Thank you.
Just off that, if you took away the Twitter noise, you took away the press and all that stuff, how longer would your career be extended if it was just the physical activity?
No, it's not even, no. That has nothing to do with it. I expected all that as part of this. For me, this is just, I have other things to do in life. I have other avenues I want to explore. And I'm 33, even though I look really young. I'm 33, and I feel very young. And I'm feeling like I'm still learning. Even, you saw I posted, I was with Craig Jones the other day on the wall, working. I picked 2 moves off him that I'm like, ooh, I can use that really well. And I did. So, yeah. Excuse me. Did it? All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.